Hello again, friends and fans. And welcome to my next new thing here. So, I'm going to do a run of God of War. Just verify that I've got my... Yeah, I do. Okay. My settings are the way I want them. So, this game, PS4, 2018, it's a... Yeah, shut up. It's an interesting game. So, if you have not played the original God of War series, you don't really need to be able to understand this, but it helps. Short version, Kratos here, the dude with the crazy markings and ash white skin. He was caught in a series of crazy events that included him murdering his own wife and daughter. He didn't intend to do that, but he did. He sought revenge for basically everyone that he considered responsible for this, and also for betraying him in other ways, which was the gods of the Greek pantheon. He pretty much left only one alive, that being Aphrodite. Kind of hilarious. And then killed himself. Next thing we know, he's here. And we really don't know how. So, I mean, I basically just told you everything you need to know about him. He killed the Greek pantheon, he killed himself. And now he's here. Somehow. They never really say how he got here, but he did.
Found some.
Get in the boat, boy.
So, first thing you're learning right off the bat, of course, is, well, this guy's strong. Considering I just told you he killed the entire Greek pantheon, pretty much, you could have already guessed that, but it stands to be said. He is very strong.
Still want me to tie it to the boat?
I'm going to do my best in this particular game to not interrupt too much of the talking that happens in it, but it might happen occasionally.
Boy.
And yeah, despite the fact that he's calling him boy, that is Kratos' son.
That is enough.
Okay, so aside from chopping down the tree, which I did do, and walking up to the boat, the first thing you do is boat.
Did something change? The forest feels different.
Everything is different, boy. Try not to dwell on it.
Yes, sir.
See, I think Christopher Judge is Kratos, I believe. And I think Sonny Suljic, or however you say that. I mean, if I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. I believe that's Atreus. Those are your two main characters. I'm not sure who Jeremy Davies is off the top of my head. Not sure at all. There's basically 6 characters. 7 characters in this game, pretty much. You're not going to notice that as I go through this, because there's plenty of stuff going on, but there's really not that many just straight up characters. And I will warn you right now, this is going to be long. I'm basically going to show you what you have to do, barring maybe one thing, to get a platinum in this. The only thing I may not show is all of the freaking ravens, just because those things are stupidly hidden. I'll show some of them, just because I know where some of them are. But I don't know where they all are off the top of my head. There's like
That
50
was
of
the
them,
last.
I think. So why is Kratos chopping down a tree? Well, this is why. Yeah. And this is not a separate continuity either. This is, you know, Kratos did everything I said, came here, settled down again, got married again, had a son this time, and now his wife died. This time he didn't murder her or
There do
anything,
I
she
see
just
my
died.
mother. Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do
I
they
like
call to
Atreus.
me.
Atreus is a really interesting character for the most part. That's interesting. That's very odd. Something written on his neck already. I'm not really sure what that was.
She's ready.
Find your way home. You are free.
I'm not entirely sure why he said that way, but whatever. So Kratos has been doing that. He's building a fire. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Squeeze. This knife. It was hers. Now it is yours.
Okay. So Atreus has a knife.
She taught you to hunt.
She knew.
Show me.
Now?
Now.
So, given, you know, how Kratos was prior to this, and how he is now, there are things we can piece together.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Which way?
In the direction of deer.
Okay, this way.
So, at this point, Kratos is testing Atreus. He's not...
Father, why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
Then we leave for the mountain?
Depends on you. Hunt.
So the first thing you can do is you can come over here and pick up this. Now, Okay, I actually have something set in a certain way that I really shouldn't keep this way for the purposes of this. My HUD. I have it set to custom. I'm going to turn to normal because I just want to show where everything is and whatnot. I was trying to kind of challenge myself with that. If you want a real challenge for this game, try doing it on Give Me God of War mode.
Find?
Tracks. Not deer, though. I'll keep looking.
Do it on, like, the hard difficulty with an immersive HUD. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, so what I just picked up there is Hacksilver. That's money. You can tell Atreus that he missed these, but they're not deer tracks, so who cares? He's hunting deer. He doesn't need to care about those. And more Hacksilver. And this is what I picked up before. There's another one of these. A lost toy. You do get a little bit of experience for each one of those.
More tracks?
Yeah, but they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
Good.
Oh. Now what?
Well, that.
This way, boy.
Hup. Oh. Wait, deer tracks. They're fresh. This way.
Okay. So then we have deer tracks. That. And hi, deer.
Found it.
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
I like that line. I need to point out something right now, because if I don't, people are going to be thrown off by this. The first God of War series, starting with God of War, going all the way through Ascension and Chains of Olympus and all of those, they all have a pretty consistently dark tone. There's not a lot of levity to them. They're very dark, they're very grim. And I don't mean that in a bad way, that's just what they are. This game is not like that. This game has a lot of humor to it.
Broke our bridge. How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
Okay, so pull out the axe. Aim.
Wow.
Go.
And then... Joink.
What happened here?
Yep. So that's how the axe works.
There
And
it
then...
is.
Oh,
Hold.
hi there, deer. And he tries to shoot at it and misses.
What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it. Find it.
Okay, so Kratos is not being a jerk here. He seems that way, but he's honestly not. He's trying to teach Atreus a lesson. He's got a point. Okay. Over here. And hi there.
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
Now, if you want to make complete and total fools of these guys, do this. This is the heavy attack. Yeah, these just... Especially these weak ones, there's nothing much they can do about it if you just sit there and do this. On any difficulty. Just the higher the difficulty, the longer it's going to take. That happened. Let's see if I can actually, there we go. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing these guys can do about that. Notice that there's actually two bars for these guys. But the bottom bar is always empty. There is a reason for that, but we'll get to that later. It's not really introduced yet. You can look around this area, but there's really nothing much here. Nothing like hiding in this area or anything like that.
We've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
Except for this. Just come in back in there and you can get some hack silver. Like I said, hack silver is just money. We'll be showing what that's for later, but for right now, it's money. Which is something that the other series just straight up did not have. I don't really need that right now. That is a hellstone. We don't need that now. There. And meet a new gimmick of sorts. So these are...
Should we be in here?
They're locked. Well, if you look around here, there's one right there. Those glowing things are seals. What you need to do is find them and break them. In this case, the third one is right there. And open this thing. And we get an Edu apple. There are 9 of those in the game, but you can get them in a number of different places. I'll explain what I mean about that later. For right now, just know that they're health recovery items. Or not health recovery, health increase items, rather. Health recovery. Well, technically they are that too, but that's just not what I meant.
Here's this way. I can see more tracks.
Okay. Good for you.
Follow you.
I do like how they wrote in there that, hey, you're going away that you're not really supposed to go right now, but well, you can go there if you really want to. Atreus doesn't care. Let's go ahead and come up here. More hand silver. But then let's show exactly why I'm actually coming over here. And I'm not talking about this. Although I will take that.
Mind the edge, boy.
So there's an edge here. But if you look over there, you can see there's a chain going down. I'm just rolling like that because it's quicker to get around that way than just to walk. And I can't run yet, so... I really wish I could. But anyway, you get on this thing, slide down. You can come here later if you want to. Like, Atreus is more useful. And hide that. Because, yeah, Atreus gets more useful later on. Right now, he's pretty much useless. So that's a health recovery item. The only thing is you can't take those with you. You just use them immediately.
What?
The wolves. They weren't mean. They were starving.
Yes, I imagine they were.
And we get the 4 lost toys. I'm going to show as many of those as I can remember where they are, but probably not 100% of them. And this...
What?
He can no longer use it. We can.
Yeah, so those are coffins, essentially. And that's basically what the majority of chests, if you will, in this game are. They're coffins. And Kratos' point is, we can use it, whoever's in there can't. Sure, why not? Given that Kratos is probably not going to put a whole heck of a lot of stock in what pretty much any religion says after his experiences, I can see that point of view. So, let's go ahead and head over here. And now we head up here.
Up there!
Oh, hey there, dear.
You went in the
It
old
goes in
temple.
there.
My mom told me never to go in there.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
Open this door.
Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer.
Again, I kind of like Atreus as a character. He admits that, you know, he probably can't make that shot. So, on we go.
I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. Never wanted to take me. Why now?
It was her wish. And it was time.
Okay.
I mean, technically that makes sense. What Kratos basically just said is, well, there's not really a choice anymore. Yeah, true enough. Yeah. Okay, so since I'm doing a lot of fighting in this part, I'm gonna explain how exactly the fighting system here works. So you can see the little arrows coming around me. That basically means there's an attack coming from that direction. It helps a lot when you're surrounded to know where attacks are coming from. Because you can't always tell. There's still more guys. Since I'm one, give me a balanced experience. These early fights are not that bad. On higher difficulties, oh yeah, they're bad. Okay, the bestiary gets updated after so many kills, I believe. You get different tips for how to deal with certain enemies and so forth. I'm not going to be paying a whole heck of a lot of attention to them, to the tips, as to the bestiary in general, really. I know what's, you know, how these different enemies work, for the most part. That's all I need. I just need to know how they work, and I pretty much do, so I'm good. The wolves are pretty simple, pretty straightforward. As are just these, you know, very standard Draugr here. That's the main enemy set for the Draugrs of the stuff.
I half expected to be a troll under that bridge.
You are not ready for trolls, boy.
I know, I just... Yes, Father. I think we have a complete set of those now.
Yes. Yes, we do. That is the complete set of the Lost Toys. That is where the last one is. And now we get also get more money. Again, you can come back to this area.
Follow me.
Where those wolves are there and Draugr later on if you want to, when Atreus is actually worth having around. Right now he's not. Later on he is. Okay, so pulling this.
It's open.
Yeah, but if you let go of it, this happens.
What now?
So what you want to do is while you're holding the chain, you can pull out the axe and do that.
Froze it in place. Clever.
By doing that, so come in here while it's open and get some more hacks over. Incidentally, I have 4,000 hacks over right now. That may seem like a lot, but trust me, it's not.
So
Yeah, he's just like, okay, so now what? Well, call the axe.
nice.
Yep. That's all there is to that.
Where are you going? I think he's this way.
Well, yeah, he is. Doesn't mean I'm going over there. Actually, the fact that that's where the game wants me to go is exactly why I'm not doing it. Okay. Those things, yeah, don't melee those. That's why. 6,000 silver. That's nothing. Okay, so I'm going to point out where something is, because you can get it right now, but for the sake of this run, I'm not going to, because there's something I've always wondered about with these, and I want to see in this one what the answer is, and that is this right here. You can activate it right now, but I'm not going to. As far as trophies go, activating it now or activating it later does not matter at all, but there is a trophy for activating all of those, so you're aware of that. So if you don't want to forget to come back later and get it, you may as well just activate it now. Now you can fall down there, but I don't want to do that. I want to come back over here and slide back down here, because I'm still headed this way. Still hunting the deer, so this is where I want to be right now. There will probably be a point in this run where I'm just running around looking for those things to remind myself where they are.
Wait for my mark. Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind. Steady your aim and breathe in.
Okay, so you can just sit here and let this do this forever, but if you hold L2, it actually lets you aim.
Feet solid. Steady yourself. Exhale and release.
There we go.
My God.
Good.
And yeah, the game won't let you fire if you're not aiming right, so you can't miss.
It's still alive.
Your knife. No. Finish what you started.
And Kratos knows this is a hard lesson, but he has to teach it anyway.
I can't.
And Kratos says, yes, you can. Yeah, that kind of messed Atreus up a little bit there. And then this.
We're gonna fight that?
We have no choice.
Indeed. Okay, so if you recall, Kratos said that Atreus was not ready for trolls. Well, this is a troll. And quite honestly, I don't think Kratos was ready for a troll, but well, here it is. And yeah, I'm being kind of reckless here, but I'm basically just trying to get this fight over with quickly because I don't like this fight. This is a really early fight for me.
Keep hitting it. Why keep going?
Get back!
basically, you can either play this fight really cautious, by just kind of hanging back and doing this, but that takes forever. Or you can do what I've been doing and become reckless. You need an advantage, but you're putting yourself in more danger. And honestly, the best way to do that is to actually keep it distracted with Atreus. You keep him shooting at him so often, he can actually basically aggro the thing eventually. It takes a few shots sometimes. Oh. Ow. There we go. Once you get him down to that point, come over. In my case, hold X, but you can have it cut 2 different ways. And that's that. Dead.
That's where you get!
Boy,
Think I'm afraid of you! You're nothing to me!
boy, look at me. Look at me, boy. Boy, look at me.
We did it.
Oh, yeah.
You are not ready.
What? Are you serious? I found the deer. I proved myself. How am I not ready?
We are going home.
I haven't been sick in a long time. I can do this.
You are not ready.
Okay, so what Kratos is getting at with that
I am ready.
Do not speak again.
is actually character development for Kratos. And I know that's going to sound weird, but it is. Yeah, we have a kill waiver for trolls, because that's something that really matters. Of course, now we have trolls in the bestiary. Completely pointless. Whatever. Yeah, if you can stun an enemy like this, you can just instantly kill it. Touch of death. Okay, flavor there. Now, if you're barehanded, notice that bottom bar goes up really fast. That is stun. If you fill that completely, you can get the option to grab and immediately kill it. That's what the deal is with that bottom bar. Okay, let's go ahead and discover this. This is a hidden chamber.
Still
We'll
can't
explain
get the
what
doors
those are
open, huh?
Quiet.
Yeah, I'll explain what those are later. When they're actually, you know, relevant. Okay. Well, okay, I think what I'm going to do for this first part of this game is I'm going to get to the first boss fight and defeat him, and get to like, you know, get the immediately following stuff out of the way, so you can see exactly why this journey even happens. And then once we're actually ready to go on the journey itself, that's when I'm going to stop this first video, I think.
What is that thing?
We have a new enemy here, of sorts. This thing is ice-based. Now, this hasn't been made clear yet, but our axe is also ice-based. So yeah, the axe actually won't hurt these guys. So, as of right now, the only thing that can really do to it is fist. Kill on it is, with a reaper. That.
I told you something was different.
And I told you not to speak.
Okay. Break that. And down. Catch him. And now notice this. Just take notice of this being here. It's gonna be a while before we can do anything about that.
But why would a fire troll burn Mother's garden? And since when are Draugr so close to the house? And what was that frozen thing that attacked them?
I do not know. Now be silent. We are almost home.
Well, technically we are Kratos. We're just behind that. So, we're home. Game over, right?
Inside, boy.
And so Kratos has had a little pouch on his belt this whole time, and now he goes over to the pyre and scoops his wife's ashes into it. That's what it was for this whole time. It never had anything in it prior to this, but now it does. Here. And yeah, I am actually controlling Kratos at the moment.
Fair.
You lost control.
That thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry in a fight.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it, use it. You clearly cannot. When you...
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
Fine. Come on then.
You want me to hate you?
I want you to try.
Ow! What are you...
Try again.
He wants you to really try.
Why are you doing that?
Too slow. Try again.
Cut it out!
Weak. Again. Again.
Stop it!
Again! Your anger. You can get lost in it. The path ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
What was that?
Quiet.
Come on out! There's no use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him?
More importantly, I know what you are.
Boy, beneath the floor. Now.
But you told me never to go down there. Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
I do not know. Get in.
Just tell me what I want to know. No need for this to get bloody.
From what I understand of this character, he actually means that. Hi there, freaky looking dude.
thought you'd be bigger. But you're definitely the one. Long way from home, aren't you?
What do you want?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
No, I really
Whatever it
don't.
is you seek, I do not have it. You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods, like a coward.
You should watch your tongue,
You
man.
do not want this fight.
You really don't.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay, note this. Kratos did not respond to that.
Leave my home.
You are going to have to kill me for that to happen.
Kratos also didn't respond to that, or that, or that. He gave this guy every chance to leave.
You.
He blamed him? Yeah. Kratos can be summed up in that
would not
statement he
listen.
made to Atreus. Be better. Kratos has learned to control his rage. This is something he didn't do before. He was all about being angry before. Now he has learned how to control it.
Might.
Whoa, hello. Yeah. If you weren't freaked out by this guy before, you should be now.
How incredibly disappointing. Come on, then.
Alright, so the stranger. As he is called right now.
Point.
So he's going to basically spend this entire thing. Where the heck did he go? There he is. Like, I really had no idea where he went there. That was weird. He's going to spend this entire fight just talking down to you. So just kind of get used to it. No! This is a great chance for you to learn how to parry. I know that sounds weird, but it is. He's got a lot of attacks that are pretty simple to parry. And he will also parry and counter you, which he just did right there. As long as you have your shield out there, he can't do much. You can't block quite everything he does, although in this first phase you can. But down to a certain point, and this will happen. Getting down to a certain point myself, though, I mean.
Tell me what I want. Pain stops real simple.
Oops.
Why are there two beds in here?
Leave my home.
Yeah.
Struck a nerve, did I?
I'll screw you. I'll strike your nerve. I like this part.
Who are you hiding? Slow and old. You should never have come to Midgard.
And then this happens. Yeah.
So, care to try again?
You talk too much.
I completely agree, Kratos. He does talk too much.
You won't talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you got stashed in that house will.
So we do have a rage mode, Spartan Rage. Yeah, no. Screw you. Spartan Rage is interesting because he uses his bare hands for it.
Who are you afraid of? let's find him.
What do you mean, you wacko? I just don't want you to find him. Also, if you notice, as I'm punching, I actually feel it. Like some of the other games, 2 in particular, and 2 in particular, if you're in rage mode, you can't block. That is the case here, too. Like, I'm a fool? No. You are. No. No.
I don't have time for this.
Then why are you doing it? No. Back off. You may notice, the stranger here is, he's kind of ramping things up. Okay, there we go. And I love that he's laughing when you do that. Go over there. Push. Push. That thing was heavy enough it just caused a minor earthquake by falling over. Well, he's dead, right? He's crushed under there. Nothing we can... There's no way he could survive that. Wait.
Leaving so soon?
It can't be. And yet, it is.
When Odin sent me here, I just needed answers, but you had to act all proud. Throw whatever you have at me. I'll keep coming. That old body will give out. But before I end this, I want you to know one thing. I can't feel any of this.
He's actually not lying about that. He really can't. Nothing I've done so far has made him feel anything. Think about that. Yeah, now we fall down here. Now we just got to climb back
Seen
up.
it with your own eyes. You can't hurt me. Nothing can.
That's
Despite
not
his
quite true.
pointless, your struggle is pointless. It didn't have to be this way. Pathetic. You can't win. I feel nothing, but you feel everything. Yet you keep trying. I'm
you get a
not
free heal
my
there.
brother, and if you'd given me what I wanted, it wouldn't have ended this way. But no.
And he just said, "I'm not my brother."
Let's finish this.
That's a slight bit of a hint of who this guy is.
Can't beat me.
This particular phase of this fight does get pretty tricky. If you lose here a few times, I would not be bothered by that at all, especially not on your first time playing this. This guy is kind of tricky for this early on in the game. Ow. And keep in mind, we just barely survived fighting a troll, and now they want you to deal with this? No. Now see, given where this ends up going, I kind of wish they had done something like a little bit different with this guy. I get why they didn't. But it would have been an interesting twist if, like, the fact that he can't feel anything, and he really can't. He's not great, just saying that. It would have been interesting if that had actually been his weakness in the end. Like, if that had been what had allowed you to defeat him, and the fact that he couldn't feel anything. It would have been some bit of a twist. But that's not how this goes. But we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. I don't know how I managed to nick him with that. Whatever. Done. Throw. Well, knock that off. And you're not in control of any of this. This just happens.
I'd hope that you, of everyone I faced, would finally make me feel something, but you can't.
Now, evidently, it just came out recently that somebody, like, hacked this and broke the camera to where you could look down and see him falling. Evidently, as he falls, he's flipping you off. So, that's a thing. So yeah, like I said, I just finished the boss. Now I'm gonna kind of get through the follow-up stuff and get to where we're actually about to leave on the journey, and then I'll stop for now.
Who was he?
It's a pretty good start, I think.
He knew me. Did he know my past?
Well,
How did they find me
sort of, maybe.
after all this time?
That's a good question, and they never really answered that.
What do I do? Our son is not ready to carry your ashes to the top of the mountain. Ah. And neither am I. I do not know how to do this without you.
Okay. So, here we go.
But we cannot stay here.
So Kratos just admitted that he has no idea how to do this without his wife. But that he has no choice. He has to do this.
Boy,
There was...
you are not. We have no choice now. Prove me wrong.
Yes, sir.
I love that moment between Kratos and Atreus right there, where he just says, "Prove me wrong." So... well, we took care of that, so let's leave.
The mountain. It's gonna be a long trip.
Yes, but an important one.
Whoa. How did this happen?
So when I say follow-up stuff, I mean basically getting me out of here. And yeah, if you check the bestiary on this, it's actually for the stranger. Strange man covered in tattoos came to the house and attacked Father. It must have been some fight. Everything's broken. Father and I weren't. Father said I wasn't ready earlier, but something about killing this stranger changed his mind, I guess. Who was he? What did he want with us? We're nobodies. Yeah. We got Draugrs, we got wolves, we got that specific troll. We got that thing. We'll explain that later. Take that.
Who was he?
I do not know.
What did he want with us? We're nobodies. Did you kill him?
I did what had to be done.
Whoa, answer that question.
I could have died. Never leave me alone again. All right?
All right. Oh,
You've had to kill people before, haven't you? You're used to it.
we do what we must to survive.
Animals, I get. They're food. Draugr, they're supposed to be dead. But people, they're trying to survive too.
Close your heart to it. On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. Close your heart to their desperation. Close your heart to their suffering. Do not allow yourself to feel for them. They will not feel for you.
True
I
enough.
understand. Has this been here all this time?
Probably. So,
Why
yeah,
don't you help me up there? I can get a better look.
yeah, screw it. I'll go ahead and get me through this. Come on.
Hup!
Up we go. Around
Okay.
the corner.
Nowhere to go from here. Except across this bridge.
That. That.
Think you can lower it from there?
Evidently.
Go.
Made it!
Okay, so what you want to do is freeze this in place. Have him lower the chain. Climb up here. Before you go across that bridge, go ahead and come over here. Punch open this. Nothing else over there, I don't think. Like this.
Up there.
My axe over. Head across the bridge. Call back the axe. If you don't call back the axe, you'll get it back right here anyway, so just so you know. Here.
Father,
Here.
will we see others on the road?
Yes.
Friendly?
No.
They'll
Yeah, no,
try and
okay.
rob us?
Possibly. Yes.
Huh.
Over here. And then this part up here, this is actually kind of important, so that's why I think I'm going to stop at this part. Didn't get this in right now we're in. And now you can see this.
Look. All this time, there's been a protection stave around our entire woods. But the stave's broken there. Did you cut those down?
She hand marked the tree she wished used for her pyre.
Why'd you do that?
Come. No looking back now.
So really think about that. Kratos just said that Faye, his wife, hand-marked the trees that she wanted to use for her pyre, so she chose what trees he would cut down.
So, how long will it take to
Why
get to
would
the
she do
mountain?
that?
I do not know.
She obviously
Winter
knew
Falls?
something that we
I
don't
do
know
not
yet.
know.
Okay, okay. They don't see us. Should I fire?
Wait for my mark.
I think I know where I'm going to stop, actually. There's a character coming up that will be meeting here before too terribly much longer, and I'm going to stop right before we meet him. We'll save him for next time. He's not too much for me.
Take that, Draugr! Nista!
Like I said, I'll stop right before him, so... If you have played this, you probably know who I'm talking about.
Whoa! This is on fire! How do you do that?
Roy! Focus!
Yeah. Now we have range Draugrs. Which, if I recall correctly, actually have a completely separate bestiary entry. I think. Yeah, that basically... When those things turn red, I believe you can't block whatever's happening or something. Or either that or it's a range attack. I don't know which. Now, something I will point out, you'll probably notice that in this game I'm going to have full rage a lot. And the reason for that is simply, I know certain places where I want to use it, but I kind of know I don't really use it too terribly much unless something goes completely haywire.
Keep the pressure on!
Excuse me. You.
I'm ready!
Okay, so for an enemy like this, basically, yeah, and yeah, I just tripped him. And apparently Atreus thought that was funny. I don't think I've ever had him laugh at that
How was
before.
that? Did I help?
If you want to help, distract them. Whoever is not my focus should be yours, but only when safe to do so.
I can do that. Look there.
And yeah, if you see marks like this, he can read them.
There's a Jötnar settlement ahead.
Jötnar,
Giants.
you can read the writing.
Some. Just the language is mother now. But they're all sort of connected, so sometimes I can feel my way through stuff I shouldn't know. You know?
Yeah, no, Kratos doesn't have a clue about that, dude. Oh, okay. I actually don't think I've ever had him point out something like that before. That's... Okay, well, whatever. Or at least not that I've been able to tell, anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and go up here. Here. Hi there. Unlike the other guys, for some reason, the axe is just turning on these guys. Not really sure why. I think since it looks like one of those other guys, it wouldn't. It does. Well, whatever.
Anything else?
Space your shots. Speed costs accuracy.
Got it.
And good. Hell's Touch. Light runic attack. Yeah. Okay. So, once you have one of those equipped, hold L1, square.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
That's Hell's Touch. Not exactly the best runic attack, but not terrible. It has its moments.
Thanks.
There's the mountain! Let's go!
Not yet.
It's fine. See?
Oh yeah?
Father, help!
Hang on!
Hurry! I'm slipping!
Stay calm. Almost there.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
Slow down. Your haste will cost us.
Sorry. More Draugr. But these aren't moving. Are they dead? I mean, more dead?
Boy.
Not dead, not dead!
Well, that would have
Remember, accuracy over speed.
Well, yeah. Just knock them off the edge. You can do that sometimes. This is one of the cases where you do it. You can pull that off on higher detours. Oh, it's so much better. Ironically, I was just saying I'll probably have full rage a lot. This is one of the areas where I actually will use my rage, but not yet. Yeah, a lot of these guys are not. Not on these guys. I'm not going to be using rage on these. So of course, really these guys, than I did before, something. I'm not gonna be disappointed that didn't make it. Fuck it.
This is the last one!
Okay.
That was the last one. Is that better?
Take even more time. Does not matter if you fire only once. Show me control.
Okay. So now we're kind of stuck down here because, you know, we can't get up that way. It's too high.
Look at this.
Well, he wants us to look at something, so let's take a look.
Read it.
And
Oh, this used to be a marketplace. The giants
sense.
used to gather here to trade with the gods a long time ago. I wonder if Odin was ever here.
it always makes sense
Breaking
to
through
be
the
there.
wall! Up there!
Yeah,
Something's breaking through the wall!
no kidding. Wow, you think? For this guy, I tend to use rage. These guys are annoying. Especially this area. They're very annoying. I also tend to use that in this part because wow, these guys are irritating. These are, I think they're called heavy draggers. I don't like these guys at all. No. They just help.
Get out of there! Father, help me! Father, I
That. Really? Okay, I died. Well, there's nothing I can do. I'm dead. I hate this fight. Just saying, I hate it.
Something's breaking through the wall! Up there!
Okay, let's try that again.
Something's breaking through the wall!
You really didn't need to say that twice. Okay, so what's probably also a better idea? Try not to use rage on this one. I'll touch it. Accomplish much on one dude, but not enough to use it. Ow. Pissed. Stop it. Oh. Yes. That's it. Okay, got rid of him. Thank you. You can now. There. Hate those guys.
Oh, you're not tired.
Yeah.
Do you hear that? What is it?
We will see. Stay close.
What is that? So we're going towards the scary singing?
I don't think I had ever actually heard that before. So, this thing, this is a revenant. And yeah, you can be prepared for the kill waiver, because of course. So if you try to attack her with your axe, you get told that she's too quick. In no uncertain terms, you get told that. Okay, I did it. Snap. There. Another very annoying
real
enemy type.
revenant. Never thought I'd see one of those.
Okay. Now, at this point, you
Still
can
don't
technically
understand why
go
that
down
man
there.
attacked you at our house.
I told you,
But
boy.
I'm not gonna
I
do
know
that.
nothing more of it.
There's something down there, but it's 100,000,000% not worth going down there to try to get. There's a... That. There it is. Yeah, there is like a treasure chest down there and some other stuff, but there's an enemy down there that makes it really not worth going down there right now. Break that.
Earlier, you said people might try and rob us. I'll kill them if they try. I'm not afraid.
If we encounter men, we'll stay out of it. Understand?
But I can fight.
You will stay out of it, boy. Speak no more of this.
Take that. I don't need it per se, but I might as well take it. there. There's another one right there. And this is going to be the first one I found, but there's a raven right there. That's not exactly the best place to hit that from, but it works. It's 51. There's 51 ravens. I knew there was some weird number. And I don't remember where all of them are, but I remember where a few are.
Let's go open that chest.
Let's do that. And you get a second, you do an apple. On the third one, it's a health increase. Right there. There are other ways to increase your health, but that's one way. That was the only way to actually increase the health bar itself. The amount of health itself can change, but the actual bar itself can change. Now, this is one of the question mark reviews that he talks about. Yeah, that one axe won't work on. Yeah, no kidding.
Use your arrows.
Sometimes the best thing about rage is when you're using it, you're invulnerable. Now let's show this. Different kind of grab on these heavy joggers. Goodbye. Yeah, if you can get them stunned early on in their health bar, you can just straight up murder them like that. Like this one. Come on. Goodbye. Yep, he's dead. But I'm fine. Go away.
I can't believe we got through that.
Well fought.
Kinda surprised I got through some of that too. Especially that freaking Revenant. Those things are annoying. Okay. So what you want to do here is you want to hold that thing until that's in place down there. And then break it.
You did it.
Well, yeah. Over here. You can see that those two dudes that I threw over here apparently dropped some life signs, because those are not normally there.
It's safe in there?
You think it's safer out here?
You get a piece of soft Svartalfheim steel. I'm not going to call it Svartalfheim every time, I'm just going to call it steel. Soft steel. Maybe we'll get like solid steel, hardened steel, or something like that.
What's that smell?
Now!
The Hellwalkers? They're untouched. Look. Someone start the fires! Sigmund, your knives! So Without meat.
Meat? Wait, to us?
Behind me.
What if they change like the others? We'll have to keep them alive. Strip off their meat. We'll have time.
This fight is mine alone.
He's just one man. Wait for an opening.
No, I'm just one Kratos. Fools. He's the only others. Don't know where he came from. Or him. And then, yeah, that.
Boy?
Yep, he killed a dude. Okay, so the thing I was thinking I was a little further in than I thought, but
Close your heart to it. Come then. We have a long journey.
yep. And they were worried about us.
I will handle this.
These guys are hard on track. I mean, granted, they're level 1, but still. Okay. That's
They
good.
came back. They came back.
It is finished.
I want to leave here.
Then collect yourself. We must find a way out. Here. Find something to pull me up.
Okay.
This is actually a really interesting character moment for Kratos and Atreus here, so I'm kind of glad we're actually getting this one in the first part. I'm okay with that. And somber music playing in there too.
Atreus. The chain.
The chain. Right.
So yeah, you can see Atreus is kind of thrown off by this.
You are in your head, boy. Let it go.
He really is.
He would have killed you.
I know, I had to do it. I do know that, I just...
And
And we
then,
will go home, boy.
What?
To give up this easily. So close to the start.
Wait, no. I'm not giving up. I can do this. I just have to, you know, catch my breath. Come on up. I'm ready.
you know, I can buy that. Like, I can believe that that is exactly what Atreus needed. He just needed a second. And Kratos honestly isn't demanding perfection of Atreus by any means. He just
Listen
you
to
know,
me.
he's just pushing.
To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
I understand.
Okay, so now we find this. And we get a voice clip over there, and that's the character I was talking about that I'm going to stop before we meet. Open this and get some more steel. Spell steel. There's a raven right there. If I know where an Odin's Raven is, I'll go ahead and kill it. But if I don't remember where they are, I'm not going to go crazy looking for them. Now, when you come down here, you'll find that you're actually back above where you fell. Now, you can, I believe, fall down in there, but don't. Instead, follow this little side path here. And we'll find a body over here with first of 9 Faces of Magic. I will be showing where all of those are. I'll be showing where every artifact in the game is. Oh yeah, this is actually where you came through there and caused the bridge to collapse in the first place. We were right below where that was. So, yeah, just to give you an idea where we just kind of looped back to. And climb up here. And if you poke your nose around here, you can see that we're back. You know, we are back up here now, on the other side of that bridge. But yeah, I'm not going to go over there, because that's where I want to stop. I'm going to stop right here, right before we meet the character whose voice we can hear over there. And that's where we'll start up next time. And you may have noticed his name in the subtitles. His name is Brok. So for those of you who've played the game, yeah, we got that to look forward to. For those of you who haven't, look forward to that. He's a fun character. No, I'm not going to do that. See you next time, Brok. Later, folks.